one of the things that really struck me is the idea of hero, So I'm curious for you, what does the term hero mean to you?
I've always, as I matured and became a father and a husband, even the appreciation for teachers and law enforcement and people who dedicate their lives to serving their country and their community as heroes. But seeing ordinary people running towards explosions and helping complete strangers, it's a very special thing, and they are all heroes.
I think a hero to me is anybody that can put themselves in somebody else's shoes, really, and help them. First responders or your neighbor next door that will be there for you. And I think that's so great about this film is it really shows the other side of this story. I think when we all watched it on that day, we saw the perpetrators. We were privy to the manhunt, and it was go, 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 let's get them. But we didn't know the names of, say, Patrick and Jessica Downs and Doug Main who escaped the vehicle. I mean, these were stories that impacted me when I read it, and I thought, wow, these are stories that deserve to be told. People deserve to know these people, and so they're heroes. They're heroes to me.
I also love, just because I'm not from Boston, I love the whole Patrick Jessica where he's teaching her how do you say it?
Socks.
Mark made sure. Mark was many things on this film. He was obviously a great star and the centerpiece of the film, and he's a great producer and partner to me. But he was a dialect coach, which was a new side of Mr. Wahlberg that I hadn't seen, where he would show up and I'd be watching a scene and he'd just walk by me and say, "Absolutely not." And we'd stop and I'd be like, "What is it?" And he would go and talk to the actors and make sure that if there was, because I'm a New Yorker and I could care less about this Boston accent thing, but Mark made sure that
This coming from the man who dressed up as Bill Belichick for Halloween.
he's not from. Bill Belichick was a Giants coach.
But he is considered the greatest coach of all time.
He's a great coach.
As a Patriot.
But Mark made sure that the dialect was right.
I spent years in college trying to get rid of my Boston accent so I can do other things.
Right.
So it's she's better at it than I am.
Red Sox.
Michelle.
Red Sox.
Socks. Park the car.
Park the car.
Yeah. I'll bring my family over here and they will tear it all up, but I'm not good at it anymore.
What's another term? What's another?
Wicked smart.
Oh yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
Did she do that well?
That's perfect.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
But it's a great movie about the city too.
It is. It's a real ode to Boston.
Yes.
All of the Dunkin' Donuts. All of those things that make Boston, Big Papi.
Yes.
It's such a sports town, and they have their own particular slang, their own little dialect, and I think Pete and Mark it's a real tribute to them and its citizens, and I think that so many Americans and people around the world will appreciate, and I certainly do.
Yeah, me